What's up, everybody? It's Carpo here, and I love reviewing stuff like this, but I know it'll probably never get utilized. Maybe a couple years down the road, somebody will see this video and be like, "Oh, that's exactly what I'm looking into buying." But I don't have a particular name brand. These are just generic LED lights that I bought from a vendor off of eBay. And I've always been curious about these strips. Now, this is a 15-foot strip, or a 5-meter strip. And when you buy them, they're only like 10 or 12 bucks. And they come in these nice little coils, just like a little reel. And each reel has a plug. You can plug them in line. It's like a 4-pin plug. And this little, basically the transformer with the infrared receiver. And then each one comes with a remote. Of course, the only problem is that they sent me European plugs. Those of you from Europe, you'll be like, so? Well, in the US, we can't use those. I could probably get an adapter, but this is the cool part. Only being 12 bucks, I have no complaints about it. The remote did not come with the battery, but the remote is kind of what sold me on the whole thing. When I saw it online, I was like, really? It's only like 10 bucks and it comes with that and everything? So instead of using the transformer, instead of plugging it into the wall, I have this 12-volt transformer here, which is basically it's just like an Energizer DVD like power pack. It's like 8 AA's or something built into it, rechargeable. And so I'm looking for something that I can use on the go, where I could wrap it around a bike or clothing or whatever. Now the thing about LED lights is that they do get warm, and that's why it's a problem sometimes when you're using them for specific applications. And that's why those lights I showed everybody the other day are so cool. Those the EL wire is just awesome for clothing and stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my video from a couple days back about EL wire. It was just, that stuff is phenomenal. But I wanted to put this on a tent I have. Now here's what it is. The remote each will set you in a particular color. You have to be close to the thing. So you can push red, you can push yellow, and it'll give you the yellow combination, bluish, and you can change the tone of the blue by altering different things. Now, of course, this only works if it's the ambient lighting. Like if you're looking directly at it, you're going to see the blue and red. But you push wide, or W, I'm assuming that means white. Sorry, wide, white. Then all the colors are present. Now here's the cool thing. It's also got various settings. Like this one here is jump. This one's a different jump. And then there's this one. And you can actually increase the speed by pushing the button. Change the speed you want it to jump. You can make it crazy if you want. And there's one down here that's called fade. And that's just the... oh wow, that looks cool. I guess I gotta turn it way down. You can turn the fade down as low as you want. And just use the remote. So there's all kinds of different settings that you can use for it. Now I'm still wondering how long this battery pack will actually last. I just hooked it up, but it's pretty well charged, and I think it'll hold a hell of a lot longer than some of the EL wire, which can drain, if it's too long, can drain batteries. But I dig it. I really dig it. I just wanted to show it to people who are, who might be curious about this kind of stuff, because you could put this on a bicycle. It'd be so awesome, wrapped all around the bar. So the one last thing I'd point out is that it's very thin, it's delicate, and it has, you can see the type of material that it is, and on the back it has this tape, and you can remove that, and then it's adhesive. That allows you to stick it wherever you want. Now for me, I don't want it permanent. I ordered 2 of these for the purpose of putting them in on a greenhouse for soak, because I'm going to do like it's going to be like the coffee lab. I made a little sign up and everything, so you can put one of these on each side, and it's a perfect 15 feet on each side. They're fun. The wiring's just getting so cheap, and you're able to buy just amazing things. And yeah, I do order from China, but a lot of the US resellers that you buy from, it all comes from China. Nobody in the US is making this stuff. So you can't really feel guilty buying stuff from China, because it all comes from there in the first place. But my point being that if you order off China, or order off eBay from China, it may take 2 weeks or longer to get to your house, sometimes a month or 2. But it's so cheap, and it's so much better than paying somebody else like 30 bucks for the same thing. Anyway, don't want this video to get too long, just showing some cool stuff.